Right, what is going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. What I have for today is a video all about how I make YouTube videos. The most frequently question I get asked, as well as like show me your setup, is how do you make your YouTube videos, what do you use, what equipment you have and stuff like that. And I know a lot of you have been requesting setup tour videos. That should be out shortly, but first I'm going to show you and talk you through how I make my YouTube videos. So as you know on my channel, I go through a weird couple of phases. I either go for IRL football videos, FIFA videos, or just other types of IRL videos, and I'm going to go through each one in as much detail as I can. So in this video I'm going to go through all three of what I use and how I set up to record or stuff like that, and literally the equipment and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. If it helps you in any way, let me know down in the comments. And like I said, I haven't got the most like high-tech equipment, so you don't need the best equipment on YouTube. There is plenty of other ways you can get your content out there without having the best equipment, but there are some stuff that you kind of need to, like, you know, at least get somewhere. Right, so there are plenty of different ways I go about my FIFA videos, but the FIFA videos I do are a little bit different. There will be some FIFA videos where I don't need gameplay at all, and I literally just talk about stuff like my latest one, for instance, pro player cards and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you my gameplay videos, so stuff where I include a couple of games or a game, and yeah, I'll show you that. So the way my setup is adjusted, the TV is there. I don't want to show you because I'm saving it for a separate video. TV's there, monitor is just to the left of me, and on the monitor I have my Elgato open. If you don't know what Elgato is, it's a capture card which allows you to record your gameplay. But when I actually do eventually record a FIFA video, I guess I'll most likely have the camera there, my controller obviously, and I'll be facing that way. And on the other screen is some other, is the capture card and is my Audacity. Audacity is what I use to record my microphone, and for my microphone I actually do use a Blue Snowball. As cheap microphones go with the best quality, I suggest the Snowball. That is absolutely brilliant. It doesn't even cost you that much, and it's a good little mic to get you started. The one thing you don't want to do with Snowball is drop it, because I dropped it about 4 times on the first day I got it, and the legs just don't work. Right, so as you can see here, it's my second monitor. For my second monitor, it has the Blue Snowball. So as you can see, the Blue Snowball is there. If I press record, if I go 3, 2, 1, clap, like you can see the audio waves coming through. So yeah, that picks up my audio, and they're the audio waves, and after I'm done with that I will export it onto my computer. So now we have finished with the audio, it is actually down to the Elgato, and as you can see on this screen it literally shows the exact same. I think it has about a 3-second delay, but that I just prefer a 3-second delay than it absolutely going crashing. Have a bit of a delay, but it is completely fine. As you can see, that is my Mad Ting team. So if I wanted to record a video, I'd start recording on my Blue Snowball, then I'll start recording on my gameplay, but obviously before that I'd turn on the camera and start. Now there are plenty of other ways you can do this, like that's just the way I do it. First I do camera, then I do audio, then I do gameplay. It just helps me when I go to edit. How I'd sync up my camera with my good audio. Now you're probably, this is the audio you're hearing right now is from my camera, and it is not the best quality, I'd admit, but I'm just doing it from my camera and makes it easier to explain everything. So I'd put my audio from my Blue Snowball and I'd have my camera. On the Premiere Pro project it will come up with the audio from my camera and the audio from my Snowball. So to sync them up I'd just simply go 3, 2, 1, clap. Then I'd see a massive spike in the audio wave and I'd put them together and sort them out. Loads of people have different sort of ways to sync up audio, but that's just my preferred way. So moving on to the gameplay, what I do is back out, and then I'd go right, left, and I'd move right to left on the menu of my FIFA screen. And then obviously I'd sync it up from when I go right, left, and when the actual gameplay moves. So after everything's synced up, I'd record the video, I'd stop recording, and I'd get my camera footage using my SD card. So if you guys don't know what an SD card is, it is literally a little mini card like this that slots into your camera and holds all your camera footage into this. Now the actual SD card I have inside of the camera I'm using right now to record is a 32GB SD card. It is pretty big. I got it for about 10 quid and yeah, it literally does the job. I never run out. So I've got a little mini USB SD card reader. It's currently stuck, it's currently inside my computer and I don't really want to move it just in case I turn everything off. I'd stick this into the SD card USB reader and after about 3 seconds it will pop up on my computer for me to export. So after I've recorded on the Elgato, obviously I'll press stop recording and I'll export it. And then after I recorded on the Audacity, I'd stop and I'd export the audio. So then after I have all 3 of these audio clips, I'd put them into my editing software, edit the video, and then export it and upload it. As FIFA videos go, they're nowhere near as hard to make as other videos, and that's why it's the first and simple video, and yeah, you guys love when I do the old FIFA videos, so yeah, so now I've showed you how to do a FIFA video, I'll show you how I do my football videos. Moving on to my football videos. Football videos do take a little bit longer, that's because going outside to record, coming back in and all of that. Not gonna lie, I haven't recorded a football video in ages and they've literally just got a bit dry, like I haven't really done it. So I'm going to show you my equipment now for my football videos. Here laid down on my bed is the equipment I have, and like I said, by all means I'm not using this to like brag or anything, because literally this isn't the best equipment you can get. It's probably the most box standard ones you could probably find. So we'll start from right to left. On the right here we have 2 camera chargers. Now this is for my second angle camera coming up in a bit. It has this stupid little plug, so I use an extension to plug that. This is my charger for the 700D that I'm using on this camera right now, and yeah, it's a lot easier because it actually has a decent plug. This is the camera bag for the 700D, and yeah, nothing simple, slots right in there, does the job. Now moving on to the second angle camera, and for the second angle camera I use the EOS 1100D. Now this used to be my main camera until I got the 700D, and yeah, I use it as a second angle, and as second angle goes, I love this camera. It's the first camera I got, so yeah. This is the camera bag for it. Obviously the lens goes in there. So yeah, lens goes in there, and the Canon bit of the camera goes in there, and that slots in pretty nice. For the other bit of the setup, we have the 16 GB SanDisk. Yeah, that is used for the second angle, and yeah, it does about half an hour, so yeah, it's not really meant to do loads, I guess, because it's only 16 GB, but it lasts because I only record about 1 video. Moving on from the camera bit, we actually do have our mad ting £10 tripod. Now you're probably thinking this looks like absolute shit. I'm not gonna lie, it is. I broke one of the legs so it doesn't fully come out, but yeah, it comes up to about my waist, but I guess it's alright for a second angle, and it cost me about 10 quid because, you know, 10 quid, mate. The last tripod I had, that was about 10 quid, I left in London, and yeah, my mum got really triggered about that. So yeah, that's like the tripod bag. It's called a Targa, so I'll try and find it. Everything will be linked down in the description. Alright, yeah, get out of the way. Now we have the bag, and this is just a box standard Nike bag which puts everything I need into the bag, except from that I don't really take them because you can't really plug that into a field, can we? Right, so moving on, this is probably my second favourite bit, and this is the mad tripod. Basically this comes up to about my chin, but I'm not going to extend it just because I've got it at the perfect height for where I'm sitting, and yeah, really good. I don't know how much it cost me, I'm not going to lie, I'll try and find it, but apart from that, it is an absolutely mad ting tripod. So yeah, now I'm on my second angle camera, and like I said, it is down in quality, but it's actually a decent quality for just a bit of a second angle. So yeah, this used to be my main angle camera when I had a really bad webcam, and it did me the job until I got the 700D. So yeah, talking about the 700D, here it is, probably the best thing I have throughout my whole setup, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not sure how much they are, I think they're about 300 quid now, but honestly, it is the best thing with the flip out screen. This camera I'm holding right now doesn't have the flip out screen, so it made it very difficult to actually record. So yeah, thank you 700D for saving my life. Quality is very, very good, and yeah, there's literally everything about it's just a bit nice. As far as stuff like making videos and making thumbnails, I like to go with Adobe. I did use Sony Vegas, but my mate introduced me to Premiere Pro, and ever since I've just loved it. It's just a lot cleaner, nicer, more professional to use, and yeah, I do like Sony Vegas, not gonna lie, but I just prefer Premiere Pro. So the two Adobe softwares I use are Premiere Pro and Photoshop. And Photoshop is obviously for thumbnails. Premiere Pro is obviously for the editing, and I'll show you some of the edits I have now. What I tend to find myself in a situation is that with the internet I have at the moment, it's absolutely terrible. If I was to upload a video, it'd probably take an hour to upload, and that is quite a long time. So what I'd do is put the video to upload while I'm at school, and then I'd come back from school, see it uploaded, and then I'd do the thumbnail, tags, description, title, all when I get back, and I'd schedule it for the day I want it to go out. That's just how I go about my things. I find it a lot easier like that, because when I'm at home uploading, I just tend to do fuck all while I'm waiting for it to upload, because there's only anything you can do while your internet's getting absolutely slaughtered by YouTube. I'm currently in the middle of editing this football video, and I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to literally show you it. I'm going to try and show you not as much as I can, but literally this is the video, and yeah, at the moment it looks like that. It's not the biggest of edit, but you know, it will do. And yeah, that's the editing aspect, and that is literally it. I'd edit it, export it, get out to you guys, and see the amazing feedback that comes through. But honestly, I genuinely don't think I think I've covered everything. If you want any other like sort of videos like this, make sure you leave them down in the comments down below. If I haven't answered any of your questions, pop them down in the comments, or if you want me to answer any other questions, pop them down in the comments, or if I haven't covered anything, let me know down in the comments. So yeah, get commenting. So yeah, that is literally it. Thank you for watching, and see you.